score yourself. It is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over the offense, be like, bro, we don't need you to do it. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Wide open downfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Looking for a man. It's Fisher. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Number 99 in punt formation to kick it away.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. He'll get rid of it. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, on defense, they know that the try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
That's caught. It's Coates.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to cook.
Going for the big play. And he made the grab with enough for the first down.
Incomplete.
A timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's straight. He's got him this time. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. He wants to throw. He's got it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll just keep slinging it. Getting some heat. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block. It's late. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. And the offense makes the... frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Defense has them pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. It's a draw. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They were hoping for a little more, but it could have been worse if the punt goes out of bounds, and they'll put it in play around the 45-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A shot toward the end zone, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's straight. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He's going to pass. He's got his man.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Buying some time. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The throw. Snags it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Wildcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Was to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to bully their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Not a chance. Missed it. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. And he didn't score. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Scanning the field, it's Fisher. Got out of trouble and throws. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Coates. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out behind the line. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Kentucky! The defense takes matters into their own hands. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Ken. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
On third down, going up top. Makes the grab down the left side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Rebels! And once he got loose, it was all over. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before half. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Fisher. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the outside. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the ball's on the ground. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Going up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Lets it fly. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Trying to find his man on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To throw, it's Fisher. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. To the air on first down. He's got his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they got it down 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the pummeling has started.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The back goes in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They go to the counter. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. keep it on the ground. Thrust that arm out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got his man. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's straight. He fires to the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Let's it fly. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And the route is on. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Coates. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He chucks one out to the right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Smashes through. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Coates. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. 1st down here for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. The 20. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Kentucky! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Fisher. Gets open down the middle. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. They'll go back to the ground. Running with power. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels! In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for some... dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. He leaves it with his back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Using his legs, it's Sticky. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The give from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They're going to test the right side with this one. Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Yeah, way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
Now they'll try the right side. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. This is what an elite team does. They know their best.